Hey guys, this is Lamoko Dragon here, and this will be a different video this time. This will be for newcomers for Season 9. If you just got this game and you don't want to know what competitive play is, we'll be getting into that. This is the video for you. I'll be answering some questions, and let's get right in.
Lamoko Dragon, why are there so many characters in Overwatch?
There's so many characters because each character has their own abilities, and it could fit, one character could fit you best. And they're split them in classes, in 4 actually. Attack, offense, tank, and support. Of course, each of these help structure your team, and each character is just there to help you do different things.
What characters are best for the 4 different classes that you use?
The ones I prefer for, say, attack, I would do Tracer or Genji. You could do any one that fits you, but I think Tracer and Genji because they can just go in, and they're quick and agile, and they can just go right in there and just annoy the team. For offense, I would pick probably Mei or Torbjorn, or even just those two, because say Mei, she can do that ice barrier and annoy the crap out of the other team and freeze them and watch your death. And Torbjorn can just place a turret, and if you have it in a good spot, then they'll demolish the team, especially his ult. So that'll be it for offense. For tank, I would say maybe Orisa or Reinhardt or even Zarya, because Orisa and Reinhardt, they can place down, of course, their shield, and that'll absorb all the damage, and would be great for your team while your team's firing at the other team. And also Zarya can, of course, put barriers on yourself and one of your teammates, and if people damage that barrier, it makes you have more damage, and that just helps your team even more. Support, last class, I would probably pick Moira, because she has really far range of a beam, and just annoys the crap out of everyone. And she has these orbs that bounce off the walls. She has 2, a damaging one and a healing one, and that'll heal your team. She can just heal the whole team, and even her ult can damage the other team and heal your team. And probably Mercy, because she can res. I know they nerfed her a lot, but she can be really good if you're skilled with her.
One of the things I keep hearing you talking about, and I hear other players talk about, is an ult, or what they call an ultimate. What is that all about?
Your ultimate is basically your main ability of each character. Each character has their individual specialty. It's just basically you can get it quicker by damaging or killing the other team. That will help get it, and it really helps your team a lot if you're good with it.
Cool. Can you win a match if everyone doesn't pay attention to who's playing with what class? And say they only use 1 or 2 classes. Is it possible to win the game, or is there any advantage to playing with all 4 of the classes versus just a couple?
Yeah, you can pull it off. It'll just probably be harder than usual. You just have to at least get some skilled players. You should be able to pull it off. You have to be really good in what you're doing, and maybe communication is a big part of Overwatch, because no one wants the mic, and which I think there should be more communication because it would help a lot. But yeah.
So almost making it a requirement for the mic would probably be a good change that they could make.
So you can make a plan, and of course the other team probably doesn't. So
part of Overwatch, there's this thing called competitive play, and I've heard that there's leagues or something out there. What is the competitive play all about?
Competitive play is basically where it ranks you of how good you are. And there's bronze, silver, gold, platinum, then I'm pretty sure diamond, master, grandmaster, then top 500s. And of course, top 500s, of course, is the main. That's where they could choose you for the Overwatch leagues, and you have to, of course, make your league. But it just basically shows how good you are, and you get into placement matches. That's when each season starts. Basically, those 10 placement matches help you. They say, okay, you're going to be in silver or whatever, or gold. And after that, it takes a while to grind, or a good amount, unless you're on a winning streak. So if you keep winning, of course, then you'll, of course, get probably higher to the next rank.
How long is a season?
Seasons are 60 days. Used to be, I want to say 90 days, but yeah. They shorted down to 60 or 50, one of those two.
After the season, do you hold the stats that you have currently, or is it like starting all over again, so each season is kind of separate? Like, how do they have like a final, like, because you talked about getting the top 500, so if you're in that, do you go from season to season in the top 500, or is it like restart?
Well, sort of, I guess. It's, you restart after each season, but your skills are still kind of in the game still. It tells you how good you did each season. So if you did bad all the other seasons, you're going to probably be in the same rank as you were before. And if you probably did good, and you did good the next season, then you might be good. Did good, then bad, all these seasons, you may be just stuck in maybe the rank before.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so you have the ability to kind of stay where you're at, or get better. Okay.
You just have to manage your seasons.
And how many do you have to do? All 10 placement matches?
Yes, to at least get your ranking, or count as not ranked, and it'll just be a line as your next to your player.
So you want to? So the placement matches are important.
Yeah, that's the only way to get into a rank.
Okay, so if you don't, then you're talking about the grinding, having to work really hard to get to the next class instead of getting placed there right away.
Yeah. So unless you didn't want to do competitive play, then it would be quick play. But unless you didn't want to do placement matches, but once you go in competitive play, it's automatically a placement match.
Is there any way to practice offline, or is everything kind of done online?
You could do tutorial, like you can have it where it doesn't teach you anything. That I don't think personally would help me. It doesn't. So I usually do quick play. Now I just do competitive because it's fun. And so quick play is like online, but it's like doesn't matter. It doesn't really affect anything.
Doesn't count towards your competitive play. Okay, cool. Well, that sounds good. I think that wraps up the questions that we had, that most people were asking about that and about Overwatch.
I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope this helps for the new people who got Overwatch, and hopefully it helps improve, how you play. And make sure you have that mic, because it'll help you a lot.